If you could ride an animal that's not usually ridden, what animal would you ride?
Oh, well.
Why?
I think that I have a lot of seat room.
That's true. And you can get like a little like mist going with the blowhole.
Yeah. I think that's a solid one right there.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I think a bear. This isn't what I would want to ride because I actually don't like bears that much. I mean, I like that bears exist, but I don't like being close to bears.
Have you ever?
No.
Then how can you know you don't like it?
Because bears are fucking terrifying. But like war bears would be a great weapon.
Would they?
Yes.
You think you could train a bear?
If you could tame bears and ride them into a war.
Like the circus? People ride bears in circus.
Yeah, but that's how you die.
People survive riding bears in circuses.
Yeah, but it's a good Darwin Award right there.
Huh.
But I would ride a war bear would be nice. I don't know if I could ride like a condor, that'd be pretty dope.
Could you fit?
No, but like it's not traditionally ridden. A seahorse, like a giant seahorse, that'd be pimp.
Oh, well, if we're talking about animals that
Has to be a real animal, but you can size it.
I can size it however I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, well then what insect would I want to ride? A butterfly. Yes.
You know how freaky insects look when they're big?
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm on a
War butterflies.
war butterflies would suck. I would want a war hornet.
No, that would be terrible. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate war hornets as an idea.
Well, you know what? It wasn't your idea.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Outrospection. I am Rashad Davis.
I am Hayden Bittinger.
And this is
Outrospection.
Act 1.
Episode 4.
Season 2.
Chapter Water.
So what's going on in the world today? Any Kanye news?
And actually, this week's been a quiet Kanye week. We're not fucking talking about Kanye again.
He hasn't even dropped the album.
That surprises not me.
No, it didn't surprise me either.
No.
We didn't think it was going to.
The Arab Republic of Egypt, which is actually the name for Egypt because history and conquest, has sent out a little message to Elon Musk clarifying that the pyramids were not built by aliens. So that's fun. That's 2020 for you.
That's crazy.
But,
That's crazy.
Do you want to pull up the tweets?
Yes, do it.
I think these tweets are interesting. I didn't see the tweets initially, but we did some prior research. Oh, God. Elon Musk retweets a lot of shit. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay, that's a rocket. It said dragon is stable in water, and I was very confused. I don't know how to work it still. Struggle. We're all struggling.
Do.
Bum 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 bum. Please hold technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're going to edit this out.
How did we do this so easily earlier?
Because earlier he hadn't tweeted anything.
Oh, there we go.
All right, we found the
Let's pull up
tweets.
The thingy. Let's make it
Yes.
before we move on. Cool. So we found the tweets. So the first tweet, do you want me to go through them?
Yes.
So the first tweet by Elon Musk, billionaire, philanthropist, kind of a dick.
Playboy.
Not
Billionaire,
really.
Playboy.
He's married and has a kid
Genius,
now.
Playboy, billionaire. What? Billionaire, Playboy, genius, philanthropist.
You can't be a playboy if you're married and have a kid. I mean, you can, but
I think most billionaires are.
that's true. So the first tweet goes, aliens built the pyramids. Obv. As an obvious. As an obvious.
Obviously, as it actually.
And then he says the Great Pyramid was the tallest structure made by humans for 3,800 years. And then he writes out with letters 3,000, 800 years. And then we'll link to the Wikipedia article. Thanks, man. This BBC article provides a sensible summary for how it was done. And the BBC article is just an actual article.
Which brings up the solid question of why did he think that aliens did it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was joking because like he links to the BBC article that's like, yeah, here's how the pyramids were built. They used like workers and slaves, and they carried this limestone.
Man, Elon Musk is weird. I like Elon Musk.
I don't like Elon Musk anymore.
I like Elon Musk. I think that he entertains
I like
me. I think that you saw what he named his kid.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was also a joke.
No, that's real.
Oh damn! And how do you say it?
Fuck if I know. I didn't look that far into it. That's not today's news. I didn't have to do any research on that.
That's true. I mean, you really didn't have to do any research for this.
Elon Musk, if you're reading this,
You're not.
if you're watching this,
You're not.
Egypt is right. It wasn't aliens.
For once, Egypt was actually not. Egypt's right a lot, honestly. Do you have something to talk about?
Yeah.
Any hot news for the week? Got
Yeah.
some hot, spicy.
Doja Cat caught the virus. Now, if you don't know Doja Cat, she is
What virus?
the one that's all the rage nowadays.
Mono?
No.
AIDS?
No. Oh, I hope she doesn't get AIDS. That would suck. She just got
Polio?
Polio is not all the rage nowadays.
Fuck, you're right.
Nah, she caught
Cold.
She caught coronavirus, COVID-19.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
I forgot that was going on. My bad.
And the funny thing about her catching it is that she joked about people catching it. She made much light of the situation. You know what? Honestly, you love to see it. You'll love to see it. She'll be fine.
Probably, but still, like I don't want to wish the rona on anyone except certain members of the. Never mind.
Yeah.
Except for Nazis.
Doja Cat's quite an interesting individual.
Nazis.
She's gotten canceled quite a bit for just being a clown. And you know what? I never could take Doja Cat seriously.
What'd she get canceled for?
I don't even really know at this point. She was in chat rooms with white people who I guess were racist.
It's never a thing you want to do.
But she's also black, so it's like I don't know. They just cancel her. They like you know how they like to cancel.
It's 2020 canceling where like we cancel everyone, but they still get like money and shit. Very confusing.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know what? Honestly, I don't take her seriously. I never took her seriously because that like the first Doja Cat song I ever heard was "Bitch I'm a Cow Moo." So like, you think I'm gonna take her seriously?
Fantastic! It's an anthem.
Absolutely not. No way.
I remember when that song like became a thing, which when it permeated like the Hayden sphere. I was very confused. I felt like I was like a weird Victorian child that had been like taken from the 19th century and like placed, and I was just like,
this is what they're doing now?
Like, what the fuck? What am I listening to?
Yeah.
And it's not like, apparently, like, I don't get this song. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it was a joke. Just like, and that's the thing about Doja.
How is it like absurdism?
It's like a meme.
Is it a meme? Is it like an absurd? Is it like, haha, isn't this weird? Or is it like,
I guess.
Is there like an inside joke? Or like,
if there's an inside joke, no one told me it.
And if you don't know the inside joke, then I definitely don't know the inside joke.
So that's the thing about Doja Cat. I just cannot take her seriously. Like,
can you do me a favor?
What's the favor?
I cannot remember for the life of me the hook of the song.
No.
Could you sing it for
No.
me? Could you like give me the words and tell me the tune and I can sing it?
No, it's not. There's not even like there's words. Like, I mean, there are words, like, but it's not even like there's like a.
Can I get a moo?
Moo.
All right, so moving on to the growing accusations and court case against Prince Andrew of the United Kingdom and his affiliation with Jeffrey Epstein.
Man, he shouldn't have killed himself.
Epstein didn't kill himself?
No, definitely not.
All right, seriously, we're talking about this, and it's like the coroner was like, hey, in like a very small amount of hangings, this neck injury happens, but in a lot of strangulations it happens. And everyone's like, man,
that's crazy.
He must have hanged himself.
That's crazy about them.
It's crazy.
Man, he was real nice with the hanging, I see.
No, but what's going on now with that? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people are aware that Jeffrey Epstein has been murdered for his child sex rings that he was running.
Allegedly.
No, he was running the child. He was
allegedly. No, he definitely did it. I'm saying he was allegedly murdered.
He was murdered. I don't give a fuck.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm trying to make sure it's not allegedly. It's allegedly. Allegedly.
Whatever. And with the world's elite 1% celebrity people.
Allegedly.
One of these days, I'm going to break one of those Coke bottles over your head.
Do it. I can take it.
I can take it. No, but so he was put in jail for that, and then he was murdered. And they recently got Ghislaine Maxwell, who was his associate. And everyone's like, hey, there's pictures of Prince Andrew with this girl that was like molested by them. And so like the FBI like subpoenaed him and he hasn't been cooperating. It's kind of fucked up. It's not been a good 3 decades for the royal family. Because there's like Diana dying. I'm not going to say getting assassinated because that's just not true. And
Did she?
No, she was driving with Dodi Al-Fayed and they crashed.
Hey, you want to know what? You want to know what Pink Floyd and Princess Diana have in common?
They both hit the wall.
Their last big hit was The Wall.
Oh, yeah.
Is that too soon? I don't think
no,
it's too
not.
soon.
I don't give a fuck. It was 1997.
19. I don't know anything.
It's not too soon if it's before we're born.
Yeah. I have no stakes in this.
This is true.
If you're really upset about me saying that, sorry.
But the hot news that I'm going to say with the Epstein thing is Epstein didn't kill himself and Prince Andrew should come to the United States and submit for questioning. And
it's real sus any situation where they're saying you did something and you refuse to deny it.
And there's photos with him and everything. He's like, it's doctored, and it's like, dude, it's a fucking Polaroid.
Like that's the thing is, it's like if I'm not guilty of something, and you like imagine if I watch Law and Order SVU because my sister likes Law and Order SVU a lot, and there'll always be the people who are in the room just like, what? No, I couldn't have possibly did this, and they're like, oh, so you wouldn't mind taking a DNA test, would you?
You're like, no way.
Like that's a violation of my like, dog. I would be like, yeah, give me the DNA test. Yes.
But that's because they most of the time did it, didn't they?
Yeah. Law and Order SVU sucks, dude.
What about?
No, it doesn't suck, but it's just like the ending is so always just so anticlimactic, and sometimes it just sucks. And it's just like we found the defendant not guilty when there's obvious signs that they're guilty, and then maybe there might be a scene afterwards where they're talking about, man, it really sucks that he's guilty. Dun 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 dun. Executive produced by Dick Wolf, and it's just like I don't want it to end like that.
Thanks for airing out your SVU dirty laundry.
I've kept that in for a minute.
That's good. So I think that's about it.
Yeah, we didn't really have much else.
It wasn't a big news week for us. There's like news going on, but it's mostly like Donald Trump shit, and you already hear about all that.
Oh yeah, well let's brush up on it a little bit. Let's brush up on it. Donald Trump
We're all gonna die.
Still wants to go to war with TikTok. He's really wants to go to war with TikTok. It doesn't seem like he's getting very far. And then also he said that if the election results come in, he doesn't win, he might not accept. What does that even mean?
Dude, he's trying to delay the election, which is high-key some dictatorship stuff.
Can he?
No.
Does he know what he can do?
No.
Does he understand like
motherfucker's actually illiterate?
Like, does he understand his job at all?
No. He got the job to make money and to help out other rich people, i.e. himself, make money.
Did he succeed?
Yes. Cut their taxes.
Such a long form plan with so many. Like, why?
There's other stuff too, like the whole like The Trumps have made millions off of the fucking... Like, they pay for, like, his travel and shit. They're like, coupon cutting with this shit.
Fucking...
He became president partially in a small way to save money on gas.
What if we were to just draw that out like a long theory? Like, the whole reason that Donald Trump became president was to save money on gas. I'd watch that episode.
We can do it, honestly. We can do a special episode.
We can.
I'd have to write it first, though. You know this is all scripted, right? I can't do it without smart.
Terrible script, by the way.
It's some narcotic like fever dream shit that I come up with at like 2:00 in the morning.
Never runs it by me once.
Just me sitting on my bed, crisscross applesauce. Like
Hayden writes the whole thing. Never runs it by me a singular time.
In crayon, I'm going. I
can't read half of his handwriting.
It's in cursive and crayon.
I can't read it. I'm just looking at the script and I'm just like, you sure?
Like, yes, it's.
He's like, say it. Say it. And I'm just like,
do it.
Do I have to? Like, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna like this one.
Make the stallion joke. I fucking dare you.
We need to lay off Meg the Stallion, man.
Hey, I made one joke, okay?
She really did just get shot in like both of her feet, though.
Both of her feet.
I don't know. Maybe it was one of her feet. She really did just get shot in the foot.
That changes everything.
I mean, yeah, but.
And you can tell by my escalatingly dumb behavior that we're about to move on to
Act 2.
So let's talk about your stupid fucking phone.
Fucking bullshit. All right, so real reason that I'm doing this is just a nice little rant. Let me just take a nice big swig.
You're gonna have to pay everyone who listens, including me, for therapy.
If you make me feel better, I will. So, for the past long time, have had an iPhone 8 Plus, the red one. I like the red one a lot. It was a very beautiful phone.
Isn't it like, doesn't it give money to like AIDS research?
I think so.
That's cool.
Yeah, they need to study.
Fuck Apple, but that's cool.
I like Apple.
Yeah, but legal labor.
Yeah, well, you know what? Apple is directly responsible for like basically everything that we use to put the podcast together.
Not me. Not when I did it.
Yeah. But you're not doing it now, are you?
This is true. Apple's monopolized this podcast.
Mm-hmm. So you know what, Apple? Send us an iPad.
Yeah, send us an iPad and I'll talk great about you.
Send us a couple.
Send me some AirPods.
Send me some AirPods. Right now.
Put your phone. Continue.
Yes. My phone. I had my phone. I broke my phone screen.
Smack. How'd you break it the first time? How'd you break it the first time?
I got into a argument and I threw my phone at the ground.
Like
at the carpet.
You must have thrown it really hard.
I was really mad.
What were you arguing about?
I don't even remember. Something stupid. Something not worth arguing about.
Triangles. Pineapples.
Oh my God. You don't even want to know about the argument that we had about triangles.
The great triangle debate of 2021.
You don't even want to know about that. Ooh, don't get me started on triangles. Anyway, but I threw my phone at the ground and it broke, and I didn't get it fixed because, it was during quarantine and stuff. Then when stuff started to let up, I just never got around to it. One day, finally decided I'm going to go to the Apple store and get my phone fixed. I'm just going to do it. I need to do it. It needs to happen at some point. We're just going to make it happen. We're going to get the phone fixed immediately. And then on the day that I was going to go get it fixed, I was just going to go to the mall, go get it fixed, make a day of it, enjoy myself.
Go to the mall, go to the movies, have a few laughs, have a good time.
I don't know what that's from.
It's a bastardization of a line from Die Hard.
I don't think I've ever seen Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard's such a good movie.
Anyway.
Best action movie ever. No cap. Fight me, internet.
I think that's such a low bar.
No, but it's actually just a really good movie in general.
We'll see.
Like, it's a well-made, it's a well-thought-out, well-made, creative endeavor.
We'll see.
And Bruce Willis is so fucking... It has Alan Rickman, Severus Snape. As the main bad guy. And Bruce Willis, who's another great actor. But continue, sorry.
Pause. I'm not editing that out.
I'm doing some music.
Okay, I'm not editing that out. I got up to plug my phone.
Okay.
I am editing that out. Anyway, on the day I was gonna go fix my phone, just go to the mall, chill, have a good time, I dropped my phone off the balcony in my house.
Excuse me?
You know how I have the balcony in my house?
I understand. I understand what a balcony is.
I dropped the phone off the balcony in my house.
How?
I was holding the phone, standing over the balcony.
Like how? Like this?
No, I was just holding it regularly. My arms my arms were sort of leaning on the balcony.
Why would it be open air off the balcony?
Because I'm not very bright. My IQ is only like 116.
It's a decent IQ, but IQ doesn't measure intelligence.
IQ it's a solid IQ. I think a 116 is.
Yeah, but it's the Stanford Binet shit has been like discounted so many times, and it's just like, oh, if you want to tell how good French children are at depth perception, that's about it. In the 1800s and 1900s.
They really did ask a lot of questions about depth perception, didn't they? It was a really annoying test.
Take any intro to psych class and they'll be like, yeah, this shit is stupid.
They just showed me a shape, and they were like, click all the shapes that are this shape. I spent so much time trying to figure out what shapes were the shape, because I was trying to move the shape around in my head just for them to tell me that I'm bright. Anyways, but yes, I was holding my phone over the balcony.
Like an idiot.
And then I was not holding my phone over the balcony.
Did it like slip?
Yeah, I don't know, but it slipped. I caught it at the edge, the base of the balcony, between the two things.
Oh, so you put your arm down.
Yeah, I put my arm down. Let's say the phone's on the ground. This is the phone. I caught it. I'm just like, I'm good. Start sliding the phone. Gets caught on the things. I'm still going back. The phone's slowly going out of my rip. Falls down. I picked the phone up.
And there was gold inside of it.
Oh my God, the screen was destroyed.
Oh, that's not cool.
The whole
rough.
It was rough. Gross.
You would touch it with your thumb and little glass dust would come out of it and shit.
It was glass was already coming out of the phone.
That's so disturbing when that happens.
It was just
I feel if someone just started coughing up bugs. It's just a thing that's not supposed to happen. My phone should not be getting glass on me, and people should not be coughing.
No,
up bugs.
that would be exponentially worse if someone was just coughing up bugs.
Phone glass on your hand.
Imagine let's say you're hanging out with I don't know, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hi Sam.
And then you're just hanging out, regular hanging out. The centipede crawls out of his mouth.
I was thinking beetles or flies.
Imagine the centipede just crawls out of his mouth.
Flies would be worse.
He just coughs and a couple flies fly out. You're just like, what just happened? Oh, it happens sometimes.
Flies
I need to go to the
doctor.
doctor. It just happens sometimes. I think I need to go to the doctor. How would you feel?
It's like devil shit.
How would you feel?
Ah, fuck, I got an appointment.
I don't think that we would hang out with Sam anymore.
I forgot I got a dentist appointment. It's 9 o'clock and I got a dentist appointment I gotta go to.
We need to hang out with Sam.
We do need to hang out with Sam. But yeah, so your phone's stupid. You're a little bit stupid. Not entirely stupid, but we all are a little bit stupid deep down inside, especially because we're men. But that's about... I'm glad that you got your phone fixed and then broke it again.
Yeah. You're glad that I broke it again?
No,
too?
I'm glad you got it fixed. And I feel
Yeah,
like,
I didn't
like,
get my phone fixed. I got a new phone. I got an all new phone, and then I broke that one.
But think about how weird it would be in the universe if you didn't have a broken phone. I feel like just as the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, Rashad must always have a slightly broken phone.
Mm-hmm. But a very broken phone, or a completely fine phone, it's just
the feng shui's off.
It's not. All is not right in the universe. But yeah, you didn't make me feel any better, so I'm not paying you or any of you. None of you.
You're special.
Yeah, but I was special before I broke my phone.
Yeah, you make funnies.
Yeah, but I did that before I broke my phone.
You managed to get a new phone, and that's impressive because some people can't do that.
I'm not impressed.
I'm impressed.
Hayden,
I don't have fucking money.
You didn't make me feel any better. Have you ever had a moment?
I'm okay with that.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like, you know what, I hang out with Rashad way too much?
No.
I had a moment where I was like, you know what, I hang out with Hayden way too much.
Really?
And
this is gonna be great.
I don't know if this is something you would say or think, but I know that the reason that I thought it is because I hang out with you as much as I do. Mm-hmm. I remember I was outside getting ready to come here to record the podcast. Mm-hmm. And I heard a dog just start barking like crazy. Neighbor's dog, it's a tiny dog, doesn't need to be barking like that. There's nothing to prove. And I remember I literally thought to myself, and I think I said it out loud to myself, that dog needs to learn empathy.
Wait, what?
I thought to myself, that dog needs to learn empathy.
That's some. You know what that sounds like I would do.
What?
You know how like when I'll get into like the little swear rants where I'm just like fucking saying shit on my brother, it doesn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, that fucking dog needs empathy and Jesus and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. I was just like, that dog needs to learn empathy.
I know. I do sometimes think I hang out with you too much. And
okay.
I don't know why. Because there'll be like a Wendy's bag in my car. I'll be like, fuck, I didn't need to spend money on Wendy's. I have food at home. I'm like, I was hanging out with Rashad. I fucking spent money on Wendy's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or I'll be arguing about myself with something. I'll be like, this is some shit Rashad would say.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know. I can't think of an example.
Well,
it just be you devil's advocate a lot. And you know how like my whole shtick is like part of my shtick is I'll just say broad things and they mean nothing to me, and like I don't really care, but I'm committed to my morals and my ideas. And you'll be like, well, you know, I don't really think of it like that. Like I respect that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like just fucking, I want to be mad about this thing. Don't compartmentalize it for me. Just let me be pissed about some shit that some celebrity did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, next topic. What song do you think is just super overrated? Because we're going to be talking about music later, so I want to talk about some music.
Overrated?
Yeah, of all times, recently, whatever.
What are some songs that I think are overrated? You can go first. Let me think.
I have some. Can I make a joke first?
Yeah, sure.
The entire Thriller. That'd be a crime, wouldn't it be? I would never say that. I've never listened to the whole album. I can't say it's overrated.
You should.
I might one day. What song? I think a lot of the shit that just like. I think a lot of club music nowadays is really overrated.
Like what?
Like I don't know. It might just be the stuff in Columbus, but it's like not the hype ones because then there's like Mo Bamba, which is pretty hype.
Mo Bamba is a great song. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Mo Bamba is an excellent song.
It's hype.
And that's the thing about Mo Bamba is Mo Bamba, for all intents and purposes, is a terrible song.
Yeah.
But
it's hype.
It's an excellent song. Like it's like you don't understand. Like that song is transcends just music, in my opinion.
But like Roxanne.
Roxanne.
So fucking boring. Oh my god, that's not. I don't want to hear someone criticizing someone else for partying live. So you'll sing that, but
Roxanne.
You'll sing that, but you won't sing "Bitch I'm a Cow."
Yes.
Okay.
I like Roxanne. I don't think this is great.
I think it's just so like I've listened to it so many times and it's not good. Like a lot of club music isn't dancey anymore. Like I want shit I can dance to, not shit that just is like how the fuck am I supposed to do anything with that?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I mean,
You
I don't
sound
know.
funky.
I mean, but a lot of music isn't like that now. Like, I think that we don't really make music like that now. Now,
Well, what the fuck are people supposed to dance to?
I mean, there are people who do, but there are people who don't. And, you know, I don't know. We live in the hip hop, SoundCloud, rap, trap generation where that's dominating the charts overwhelmingly. And so that's not really dancey music.
Make shit that's dancey.
We also live in TikTok land.
Yeah, you'd think music would be more dancey.
How would you feel if you went to a club and you saw people TikTok dancing?
I have. I've seen people Fortnite dancing. Only white dudes though.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's what everyone says. They get like a little bubble of like, what the fuck? Stay away from
You can do that over there. Man, I don't know. I feel like
some overrated songs. You gotta ask me something.
Overrated songs. Windows Cry.
That's
Easily
bullshit.
the most overrated song I've ever heard in my life.
That's not true. You love that song.
I fucking love Windows Cry.
You did not like that song the first time you listened to it, though.
No, I didn't really like the Purple Rain album the first time I listened to it.
No one does. That's not true. But with a lot of Prince's music, it takes more like.
I think that. Well, okay. I think that the Purple Rain album the first time I listened to it didn't hit me the way that I wanted it to. I like the Purple Rain song immediately, but I didn't immediately.
Because it's not like a fun album.
No.
There's like Let's Go Crazy and Baby I'm a Star, which are fun. And Take Me With You are like fun songs. The rest of the songs are actually pretty fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Like, Darling Nikki is like just kind of angry. Computer Blue is really depressing. When Doves Cry is pretty depressing. I Would Die For You is just, it's not super hype, but it's like hype. Purple Rain's really sad. The whole album's relatively sad. It's very dark. So like the movie's super fucking dark.
Okay, what are some songs I think are overrated? I don't know. It's hard to say.
No music is overrated because it means something to someone.
No, I mean it's just like, you know, overrated. I'm not really big to hop on the overrated.
Bitch I'm a Cow is overrated.
No, I think Bitch I'm a Cow is rated. It's pretty rated, in my opinion.
So people like, I don't know what that.
I don't think that anyone heard that song and was like, "This is the best music I've ever heard in my entire life."
Bad.
I mean, I'm sure someone did, but
someone's like, "Oh my god, I'm a cow." Bitch, guess what? I'm a cow too, Doja Cat.
Bro, but no, like,
fucking hate that shit.
I'm trying to think of songs that I think, because most songs that are like rated very highly, I can understand why. You know, for the most part. What would you say is your least favorite song of all time, though?
Fuck if I know. I don't go down the list. I just go up.
So you don't have any songs that you can think of that you just don't like?
I probably could if I took time to be like.
Oh, you know what song's overrated? Fucking can't stand. Seasons of Love from Rent.
Theater kid. I don't know anything from Rent.
The song's like 525,000.
Oh, fuck that song. Fuck that song. That's my least favorite song.
I hate that song. I hate that. I've left events for playing that song.
Really?
I cannot stand that
stupid.
song.
It's so stupid.
It's not even like it's a stupid song. Like, I don't even think it's a bad song.
It's
annoying. I just hate it. It's annoying.
It's very annoying.
And also I'm a theater kid, and so I'm around musical theater kids sometimes.
I think Hamilton's overrated.
I don't know. I haven't seen Hamilton. I know that I say a lot of stuff about Hamilton.
I haven't seen it either, but I think that like people just get too hyped.
I think that I've always thought that Hamilton conceptually was overrated, but I have to see Hamilton before I have any
firm. This is true.
Everyone keeps telling me you just got to see it. You just got to see it. But I also don't like that people tell me that I should watch Hamilton because I'm a rapper and because I'm a theater kid, because I don't really do the two things together very much. You know, I'll act for music and I'll use my musically inclinedness in acting, but I don't think that I want to, like, it's a musical, but they rap. Like, okay, and I like In the Heights, but, like, I don't really like Hamilton, anything that I've heard from it, but I don't know, I gotta see it. Maybe I'll like it if I see it.
I like Mary Poppins.
I don't dislike musicals, I feel like Hamilton isn't that cool to me.
Would you call Purple Rain a musical or a rock opera?
I would call a rock opera a musical.
So is Purple Rain a musical?
It's hard to say.
Because they're singing, but it's in context of it being on stage.
Yeah.
But it does affect the plot.
Yeah, it does affect the plot. I mean, I think Purple Rain could be a musical. I think they could make Purple Rain a musical.
They have.
They have?
I'm pretty sure. In like the UK.
I would watch it. I would watch it if it was done with an all-black cast.
I would watch it if there was guitar playing. Because like the whole point of Purple Rain is he's like, yeah, I'm going to make that guitar album because you've seen this shit I've been doing with like Bambi and stuff. And then it was like, oh, he did it. Oh, he became like one of the greatest guitar players of all time, hailed by other great guitar players. Even Eric fucking Clapton said that he wasn't as good as playing guitar as Prince.
That's crazy.
It is.
But
you know what? Some funny shit David Grohl said once?
What?
So some reporter was like, do you think Prince is a better guitar player than you? And David Grohl's like, fuck, man. Prince is a better drummer than I am.
That's crazy. But nah, man, like, I don't like Seasons of Love. I also can't stand that I Love It song by Kanye and Lil Pump. The You're Such a Fucking Hoe. I hate that song.
I don't like that song.
Hate it. Kanye has made some of my least favorite music of all time.
I don't like X. That's my least favorite song.
What song?
Hooker. Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Yeah, I hate Ecstasy.
That's my least favorite.
It's not my least favorite.
I don't have.
But it's probably my second least favorite. But I also don't think it's overrated because I don't think that anyone loves Ecstasy. But I think it is. I don't
Some bitches out here be turning up to Ecstasy.
Do you know anyone?
Fuck, I don't. Yeah, I've only heard that song once, and it was with you. I've never heard anyone even talk about that song.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those songs that came out, but you don't really think about. It's such a terrible song. We'll link it.
No, I'm not. I refuse.
I'm gonna link it in the YouTube video.
Whatever. Next topic.
Fuck you, Hayden. What do you think of McDonald's sad meal would contain?
Well, I know what the toy is. There's two toys. It's either doorknobs, the sign that you're no longer a child, or tax forms.
It's probably just like kale.
Or like Viagra pills.
Oh no. It's probably just McDonald's sad meals are probably just like straight kale.
Just unflavored kale.
Just like no dressing, just straight kale. Just a bag of kale.
Or it could be like a sad meal, like a comfort food meal.
No, because that's the thing about Happy Meals. Like I feel like Happy Meals are particularly unhealthy.
No, but it could be like comfy food.
Yeah, but I feel like I already would consider McDonald's to be like comfort food.
No, but what if they made like a mac and cheese? Or
No,
like some ice cream?
I don't think that's what. I don't think. I feel like if we're gonna take the Happy Meal being the thing that we're measuring it against, then it would have to be something that's particularly like unfun.
Soggy French fries.
No, not even. Like it'll have to be like the other end of the spectrum. Like what makes a Happy Meal a Happy Meal? Sodium.
Just fucking like those like murder peppers.
I really do think that
murder peppers and kale.
Yeah, it just
ghost peppers and kale.
Nah, ghost peppers are too. Like, it'll have to be real bland. It'd probably just have to be like a bag of kale with
just like bone marrow.
It's just a bag. Ew.
Just bone marrow in a cup.
No, it'd be like a bag of kale, some seltzer water.
And I like seltzer water. I like.
Of course, you like seltzer water.
Actually, I like
fucking leaf eater.
Flesh eater. I don't really like kale. I'm not gonna lie. It's just the top parts of carrots, like the part that they cut off.
Don't get me wrong. Is that really what kale is?
No, but I'm just saying like that would be in the sad meal. Like the part of the carrot Bugs Bunny doesn't eat, just the leaf.
I think that, but I like kale sometimes. I think kale.
I haven't eaten much kale.
But no, I think that the sad meal would mainly consist of
poorly made tofu.
Just poorly made.
You ever had poorly made tofu?
Probably.
Have you ever had really good tofu?
No.
Have you had decent tofu?
I don't know how I would measure tofu. Tofu tastes like what I think gray would taste like.
No, but that's because it's unflavored. That means it's bad tofu. Because if you have flavored soy sauce, good fucking like. There's this one veggie Thai place in Columbus. Gorgeous, but there's also like tofu is an art.
Is
it?
Like
crumbly tofu is just ugh, like bad
I think
tofu.
I think that
fingernail clippings.
No, I don't think it would be anything. I don't think it would be anything particularly inedible. If anything, honestly, I think a sad meal would be particularly edible, but particularly not fun. If that makes any sense. I think that a sad meal would be all things that you absolutely can eat and probably are good for you, but you don't really want to eat. So just a straight bag of kale, in my opinion.
Grass.
No, Hayden, you're just thinking like things that are like just gross.
Nails and broken glass.
Like no, I don't think. I think a sad meal would be like I keep going back to kale because I think that just a straight bag of just straight up kale
Uncooked mushrooms.
is like it will have to be the You're just naming things that are gross. I don't think that a sad meal is particularly gross. I think that a sad meal is particularly bland, in my opinion. So I think the tofu thing could be in there. Just an unseasoned chicken breast.
Mushy rice.
It could even be really good. It could even be good rice. That's just not any kind of seasoned or anything. Like just really bland.
The beverage would be like cough syrup.
No, Hayden. It would be like I think it would.
These are things that would make me sad.
Yeah, but I don't think that does a Happy Meal make you happy?
No.
So how are we measuring this? What's the criteria?
That's what I'm saying. A
What you're
happy
measuring
meal
this?
is for when you're happy, and you have a sad meal of sad comfort foods for when you're sad.
Yeah, I don't think that that's how I would measure it. I think that if we're taking a Happy Meal as the thing that we were measuring a sad meal against, what a McDonald's sad meal would be, in my opinion, would be the opposite of McDonald's Happy Meal.
Okay. What do you think what a rich person happy meal would be?
Like a rich person,
Like with like a little thing of champagne and then like fries with truffle butter.
that sounds actually incredible.
It does. I'm really hungry. Or like instead of like a burger, it's just like a little thing of steak, like cooked in red wine and shit.
just Gordon Ramsay the shit out of all the McDonald's food.
It has like the basil on it.
Yes.
If McDonald's served spaghetti, would you get the spaghetti?
No.
Okay. I think that's about it for Act 2.
Does that mean it's time?
It does mean it's time.
Act 3.
Act 3!
So what are we talking about today?
I don't know. It's your topic. I can't read. I'm not dyslexic. I'm just stupid.
So, we would talk about something super significant, super big, impressing, but rather, I'm gonna take some time to shamelessly plug during this Act 3.
Excuse you.
Thank you. I
God bless you.
just released my EP, my third EP, Dystopia the Prelude.
Yay!
And pause for a second. We're experiencing technical difficulty. And we're back.
Woo! Hype! Hype
My
man.
bad. We had to
Hyping.
go.
Hyping the EP.
We had to go fix a car. Wasn't our car, but we had to fix it. But yes, Dystopia the Prelude.
DeLorean.
Dude,
What?
do you think that? Oh my God.
Fuck, I left my keys.
What did we just do? Anyway, yes, my third EP, Dystopia the Prelude. It's a little bit on the shameless self-promotion side, but
Who gives a fuck?
this is my podcast.
It's our pod.
It's our podcast. We can do whatever
Dude,
the fuck we want.
I could sit on here and just talk about Prince for an hour and release it, and no one can fucking stop me. We basically have before.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
So yes, Dystopia the Prelude. This is my third EP.
Your third EP.
Yes.
What's it about? What genre is it? Can you wear it as pants?
That was 3 questions. Was it 3?
I don't know.
3 questions. Third EP.
You think I can count?
I'm gonna address it. You said 4 things. You said it's your third EP. What genre is it? It's third EP. What's it about? What genre is it? Can you wear it as pants? Yes, this is my third EP. The genre I would call it alternative hip hop.
Super edgy hip hoppers.
It's not particularly. Is it edgy?
A little. It's not. It's depressing.
I think that the Dystopia video is kind of edgy.
I think it's.
But I don't think I was trying to make it edgy. I don't think that I ever. If it's edgy, I wasn't trying to make it edgy. I was just trying to make it.
You're not being edgy for edgy's sake. You're being 2020.
I don't
You're
really
being 2020.
like. Yeah, I don't really like edgy.
Okay.
You know.
You're not the most important question.
Like, What's it about? I think that it's about me and sort of just us in this generation and sort of my reflections on it. And I think that I made it to sort of, for those who have a similar perspective, to be cathartic, and for those who sort of don't, to sort of see my perspective on everything that's kind of happening. Just not even my perspective on everything that's happening, but my perspective on where I'm at with everything that's happening. And the fourth question, can you wear it as pants? It's not impossible.
I think it is.
No.
How can you wear it as pants?
If I were to put it on a cassette tape and then we were to unravel the cassette tape and then make some really, really then very meticulously put some pants together with a cassette tape, you could wear it as pants. I'm not doing that, but you can if you want to.
Touche. Very uncomfortable pants though.
It wouldn't be very comfortable.
Unless you just like make it into jeans and you like put it on the outside.
You could do that, yes. But yeah.
And then you have like a cassette tape belt buckle.
Marvin has a cassette tape belt buckle.
Is that an actual fucking thing?
Is it a cassette tape or is it something else on his belt buckle? I don't know. He has a belt buckle that's weird.
We all have weird belt. I don't know weird. I don't think I have belt buckles. Wait. Yeah, I have belt buckles. What's a buckle?
Off-white belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Dystopia the Prelude.
I'm not wearing a belt.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I am.
I'm rarely wearing a belt. I'm rarely wearing a belt.
I'm often wearing a belt. But yeah, no, Dystopia the Prelude. I just released it. It's on all streaming platforms. You can find it on my website, rdaviswave.com.
rdaviswave.com.
rdaviswav.com.
Who designed your website?
I designed my website.
But did you do like the...
Yeah. Well, wait, what?
Did you like do it to it, or did you like...
I mean, I did it on Wix.
Okay. Oh, why'd you use Wix? Wix is lame.
Wix, it worked out. I like how it came out.
I would say because the outrospection at outropodcast.com website is hosted by Squarespace.
I like my website better than the Outrospection website.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sad now.
Are you really sad about that? I made my website.
Oh, that's fair. I think the outrospection one is better.
And that's okay.
It has more color to it. Yours is just depressing.
I think that the color is in the music.
Lame. But you know what's not lame? The Dystopia EP, the Prelude. What's it a prelude to?
Coming soon. No, I'm not. I'll just tell you. It's a prelude to my album, but I can't really talk too much about the album right now just because we're not there yet. Let's give Dystopia a moment before we start talking about other things. You know, I'm trying to be in the present in terms of my music right now. What did you think about it?
It's pretty fucking good, actually. I'm not a super big contemporary hip hop guy, that's for sure. But I genuinely enjoyed it. I ended up listening to a lot of it because of the work we've done for it. And I'm actually featured on it as Altitude 12.
No, you're not.
Take that, Dax. You gotta shout out Dax. Come on, he's on it.
Yeah, shout out to Dax. Shout out to Altitude 12. I think he's working on his project right now too. Shout out to my friend X's and O's, John. He just released his album on the same day that I released Dystopia. His album's pretty good as well. You should all check that out.
Not as good as Dystopia.
Depends on what you're looking for.
I don't know, John. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
You didn't even listen to his album.
It doesn't matter.
But yeah. So what would you say your favorite song is on Dystopia?
Quarantine, easy.
What would you say your least favorite song is?
Panelist.
Really?
It's too... I like my music clean.
Yeah, Tantalus is not clean.
And I like instruments a lot.
I think that Tantalus has the most live sounding instruments in the whole thing.
That's true, but it sounds like it was recorded on like a boombox.
That's the point.
Yeah, I know. It's I understand the artistic thing and I understand that people like it, but it's like I understand why people like I don't fucking know. Sour Patch Kids. I like Lemon Heads, but I don't like Lemon Heads.
I don't like Lemon Heads either.
Yeah. I understand the appeal, but I got my own tastes. What's your favorite song?
Dystopia.
Why?
I think that I think that I like songs for me that feel cinematic, and I think that Dystopia and Dystopia Reprise both feel very cinematic just because of the chord progressions that I used. And I think that in terms of the way that I constructed it as a song, and I feel like it's very eclectic. And I like, in terms of hip hop, in terms of the space of contemporary hip hop, is very eclectic. I think that there's like something for a wide variety of audiences within that song. It's weird, and I think that the word that I use, and I don't like using this word to describe my own stuff, but I'll use it because I'll think how it makes me feel. It grips me. I think it's gripping. I was trying to make something that was gripping, something that was like,
that's the genre, gripping.
And I think that
you laugh, but I'm serious. I don't like genres. Like I have a big issue with genres, but like I think like words like inspirational or aggressive or gripping can be genres.
And I think that that's the thing about the song Dystopia is I think that as a statement piece about everything that's happening right now, of where we are, and when we look at the video, when we look at just everything that I sort of did for that song, I feel like it was very intentional.
Who filmed the video?
Marvin.
Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Nah, he filmed the video, had cinematographer for the video. Yeah, I really like.
And I actually wrote the whole album, so.
No, he didn't.
No, I wouldn't write. I mean, I can't say the N-word, and I can't really write it either.
Yeah, and there's a lot of the N-word on
There's a lot of the N-word.
On that particular song.
Yeah.
I think that I only say the N-word on Dystopia and on Quarantine. Like, I don't say it anywhere else on the album. No way, I do say it on Tantalus, but not in the lyrics.
You got it all out of your system.
No.
In the story of the album. I don't know, I'm making shit up. I just say things and you act like I actually think about them before I say them.
I feel like Blue Sweater.
What?
Yeah, you weren't expecting that.
It's
now look
blue
down.
And black and a little bit green, yellow. I don't know.
Is that what you think it is?
What color is it?
It's like blue, black. I actually don't know what color that is. It's like a top.
I thought it was green. I'm living in a different dimension.
You don't know what green looks like.
You don't know what love is.
Anyway, but yeah, no.
You don't know anything about me.
My least favorite song on Dystopia is DOA, actually.
Really? That's the one that is, in my involvement in this project, is a pain in my buttocks, and that's all I will say.
Yeah, no, DOA.
I learned I had a new fear of new kinds of bugs because of that song.
The reason that DOA is
and Siren Head.
The reason that DOA is my least favorite is just because it's just dark, and I don't like things that feel gratuitous, unless they're very intentionally gratuitous. And I think that DOA was just kind of gratuitously dark, but I really do like the song. I'm not gonna tell you not to. I like, that's the thing. It's my least favorite in the context of all the songs. But some people, like a couple people who I know, said it's their favorite. The only real way to say what the best song is to go listen to it. Honestly, listen to it.
Yeah, listen to it. I bet you won't.
I bet you $5 you won't.
Yeah, I bet you $5. Wait. Do I get money in that?
No.
Do you get money in that?
Yes. And here's
wait. So if I bet $5 that they won't,
if you go on the website and buy the album, it's like $4.99.
Really?
Yes.
Or you can stream it.
If
or
you go to the
buy
website
it and give us money.
I would love it if you would do that. But you can go on
support young black artists.
Yes, definitely. You can go on my website, rdaviswave.com, and you can click the link on the page and stream it. And that's the thing. And the thing about this, right, is, and we're gonna continue to riff on this like we like to riff. But if you really want to know about the project,
listen to it.
Fucking listen to it. It's out. It's there.
We're not gonna live perform it right now. I can't play the maracas, but there's so much maracas on it, like, and you'll never know. Song. And you'll never know if there's actually maracas on it unless you listen to it, you little bitch.
Yeah, maraca solo, a 13-minute maraca solo.
Apparently my maracas are machine guns.
Yeah, 13-minute maraca solo on track 4. And if you don't believe me, go listen to it and find out whether or not I'm right.
Or buy it and listen to it. Really, the only way to get the maraca solo is if you buy it.
Yeah, that's on the exclusive version is a maraca solo.
Yeah, and if you buy it, it is the exclusive version, no cap.
Maraca solo.
Is that false advertising?
Yes, it definitely is. Look. Yes, it's definitely false. But
wait, but if it's not my thing and I don't get money from it, is it false advertising?
Yes.
There's not.
You're telling them to buy it and telling them that if they buy it, they will get this 14-minute maraca solo.
I didn't mean it. Don't sue me.
Look, there's not a maraca solo on the album. For all you maraca heads, they got really excited when you heard me say that.
Their boots and maracas were shaking.
But there is sounds that you should go listen to.
Mm-hmm. Buy it. Listen to it. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Don't share it with your grandma unless she might get offended.
Share it with your grandma and your small children. They need to know what's going on.
I'm okay with
I
that.
stand by that, Hayden. I stand by that. Show it to your small children. Yes, there's a lot of adult content on there. They got to learn somehow. Why not let it be my EP? I think that's a good way for. What
about Sesame Street?
Is there any adult content on Sesame Street?
The alphabet. This noob.
And you thought that I was gonna just take this whole thing seriously? No. This is outrospection. This is not an interview. This is not me sitting down and talking deeply about. So why did you? No.
It's about the art.
I just felt it in my soul. No.
Now you're doing more impressions of Hayden impressions.
I think that was an impression of someone else's impression, actually.
Stop stealing other people's impressions.
I don't have any good impressions.
Yeah, you do.
Name one.
Your white girl one isn't bad, but it's similar to mine, but they're all kind of similar.
Yeah, white girl impressions are all pretty similar.
They're pretty easy, too.
I feel like...
You just go into, like, B, and then you just, like, talk.
You see, the thing about this podcast, right? The thing about the podcast is that I am playing a character right now. And so is Hayden. And our characters
I was Batman the whole time.
Well, yo, I would really, really, really be surprised if you pulled off the mask just to reveal that you were wearing another mask. I would have to question everything. The thing about this podcast is I'm playing a character on here, and maybe this is how I act in real life. Maybe it's not. I don't know. The point is that me as an actual individual, which is close. I feel like I'm closer to myself as an individual in my
ego deaths and health.
I feel like myself as an individual in my music is closer to myself as an individual on the podcast. What do you think?
No, I disagree.
I think that there are parts of my personality that are present in my music that aren't present on the podcast.
Yeah, I think there's one thing we can both say about me though.
Okay.
I act in no way consistently enough for me to say anything.
I think that you act pretty consistently.
I don't think I do.
Mm-hmm. No one ever thinks they do.
No, but we both talked about before about times you were inconsistent about.
I think that you can. Behavior. I think you over time are inconsistent, but I think that you within given periods of time are consistent.
Am I being consistent with my consistent? Am I being consistent with?
Now he's experiencing ego death.
You thought I had it. I'm not entirely sure what ego death is.
Me neither.
Haha.
But
we can't go through it if we don't know what it is.
The point is that this is not how I am all the time. This is not me. I'm not here to talk about. The point is that I'm not here to be an artist. That's not why we have this podcast.
You think this is art? This is high art.
The big takeaway from the podcast is you're listening to the podcast because you want to hear me and Hayden talk about things. Mm-hmm. And so the thing we've chosen to talk about is the EP. This is not an interview. Listen to the fucking shit. It's a, you know what? I'm okay. Also, my bit, I was promoting it because you're my friend. And not yeah, I'm promoting it too. Listen to it. But this is Rashad, not R. Davis, telling you to listen to it. But R. Davis will also. I feel like I play multiple characters in life. I think we all do. You know, this is a nice little.
Yeah, like how I wasn't even Batman. I was Dick Cheney the whole time.
When do we realize? When do we pull off all the masks and just be who we are?
When do we cut Hayden off whatever he's on?
Shit. What else is there to be said? About dystopia.
Keep your ears open for more dystopia happenings.
Yeah, just keep your ears open. Let me get real serious about everything for a second because I feel like I haven't been, and I've been talking about a thing that to me is serious.
And then I have a note after that before we close.
Yes. I'll say that for me, this EP came out of a place where I was really sort of reflecting on everything that I sort of have been feeling. We sit and laugh about what the music is and what the music isn't.
And Dick Cheney.
And to me, what the music is the music is really just a really honest sort of look at how I've been feeling for the past couple of months. And I think that there are things that I feel that I've put forth that I've been feeling that a lot of you have been feeling. And I think that because of that, I think that you should give it a listen. I think that when we think of the idea of a dystopia and we think of the idea of things just feeling like the end of the world, whether or not they are, and we've talked about this before. I think that when we look at how we've all been feeling, I feel like this is something that we all, specifically in our generation, have never experienced, and to respond to that in music and to be able to make music about that is really a blessing. Just to be able to make it, even if no one ever hears it, just to be able to make music like that is a blessing. I think that I really would appreciate it if you would all listen to it. I'll take a moment to just tap in, see what I have to say about everything. I'm got all serious and Hayden's just trying to throw me off.
No, I'm not. I'm writing R. Davis backwards in the sky so they can type it in and go to your website.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. And as far as the future, I do have things that are coming very soon. I'm not going to tell you anything because, that's not what we're here for.
I have things coming to my Def Jam comedy album comes out next week.
Is that the thing that you had to say?
No.
Oh, well, you can say your piece now.
For people wondering why there was such a delay on the third episode. The third episode, you will have heard probably by now, was out for a while before we really released it and promoted it because I was on a camping trip. So it's my bad. I'll take the blame.
Yeah. Is there anything else that's really pressing that we really want them to know or think?
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't Dick Cheney the whole time. It was Batman again.
And this has been Outrospection. Thank you all for tuning in.